So good evening, everybody. We are at day 4 of our expedition through the emotional geography. So we are supposed to return to base camp, hopefully, and then we will see what will be next for our intrepid adventurers. This is the cover page we have chosen for today's step of the journey. And well, this is a picture taken during a physical journey to Garfagnana. We were going towards the sources of the Serchio River, and some people came back. Not all of them. I'm joking. Everybody came back, and then we will see what were their impressions about the journey. But before that, we want to talk about the very nice prize that this time we deserve. We will deliver to the winner of the best post, which is 1 week, all inclusive, also with a pre-drawn geo-emotional map. I mean, you don't even have to create it from white paper in Lisbon, in this flat that is called Traveler's Nest, because you need to rest after this journey. And so the winner is...
Unfortunately, nobody entered.
Then it's the group effort. Go as a group.
I'm really disappointed. You didn't tell me this, Ali.
I know, it's such a fabulous prize and nobody entered. Oh no.
Oh gosh. And now I booked the flat for 1 week there.
Yeah, I'm having it.
Well, okay. I'm very sorry about that.
No, we are joking. No, that wasn't
April Fool. April Fool.
Okay, so let's be serious now and go. What I would like to show you, just to begin our 4th day, is a video about a real journey that we took, a real expedition to Garfagnana. This was the very first journey to Garfagnana. So let's have a look to this.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in a sandpit, life is a short trip. The music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when the space is wide? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Raising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. Why don't they stay young? It's so hard to get old without a cause. I don't want to perish like a fleeing horse. Youth like diamonds in the sun, and diamonds are forever. So many adventures couldn't happen today. So many songs we forgot to play. So many dreams swinging out of the blue. We'll let them come true. Forever young, I want to be forever young.
Okay, just a second, because I always have a critical moment here with the videos. So what Traveler said once back to base camp. Sorry,
Best little
I
software
know.
out there. I still have yet to see anything else that competes
Again,
with it, so it has to be the best.
sorry, as I expected, I had a problem. Okay, what did they say once back to base camp and once paid by us to say what they are gonna say? Monica, a psychologist from Australia, she said this. So connection was her keyword. Bibi Coy, an entrepreneur from Kenya, she said that she was healed. Monica, a makeup artist from Mexico, she said it's a sensorial experience. And Francesca, a consultant from Italy, Indonesia, she made this nice composition with the initials of the River of Life. So basically, these are some impressions of people who did this physical journey. And this can be applied to all kind of activities of EMME, because not only to journeys, but to courses, to games. We really hope, we don't say we will transform, we will help you to transform your yourself, because then if it doesn't happen, people want the money back and we cannot afford it. So we just say that it's a training course, a course to help the growth of people, but then it depends on the people, of course, if this happen. But basically, our aim is to leave something to people to better understand themselves and to for a better living. So let's now.
By the way, nobody has ever asked for their money back. I think I should just stress that point here. They have always benefited.
Yes, so far nobody asked. Yeah, so let's now talk about a little bit more in detail about what kind of services EMME is delivering to empower and enhance your skills, because of course you are the center of our activity. So what is there for you in what we do? And again, we are going to use mapping to tell you this. We did an exercise among some of the emotional geographers. Each one should draw a map through which saying what were the main skills or skills family that, according to her or him, EMME could really help people to develop, to strengthen, to enhance. So from my point of view, I see the art of EMME is the field of storytelling, because basically all activities that we do are about gathering people and sharing experiences. And this can be done through mapping, through talking, through listening to music and all kind of activities. But basically, each one is in the natural conditions to share his or her storytelling. Then, quite an important skill, I think, is the one that gave the name to the river in the center of this map, the river of connecting knowledges. I really love to stress these points. I mean, it is so beautiful connecting not only knowledges, but also different cultures, of course. And this happens all the time in our activities. So another important part of the map is the hills of empathy, because they are all around. And empathy as well is something that we try to develop. And so far, it always happens. Also, in the activities we've been carrying on online. I was a little bit skeptical at the beginning, of course, but then I realized that empathy can be developed also through a screen. Of course, when we did, and you have seen just some images of one of the physical journeys there, it's much easier because you can see, you meet people physically, but also through a screen. I think we are all delivering this skill. We are helping people to enhance the skill of being empathetic towards the others or towards the place. And so there are other things that to me can be developed mainly by MS activities. For example, I think there is a place called the Beach of Talent Management, because what we try to do is helping people to develop their talents. Each of us has one or more talents, and I think it's very important to put people in the right conditions to develop, not to be afraid of themselves. I mean, it's very important that people realize their strength, their potentialities, and we do something to help them to develop their potentialities. So this is basically the vision I have drawn on this map. But I would like to give the floor to Ali, because she did draw a map as well. So Ali, can you explain the skills that you have placed in the map and why?
Of course. The one thing you can see is that there is no skill whatsoever in drawing. And we have mentioned this before, that it's not necessary to be able to draw to map. So I want to put that out there straight away. And also it's interesting how when we did this exercise, and there were quite a few of us, and we all told the stories of our maps, how we were all very different in the way we perceived and saw and drew. And yet there were so many similarities in what we felt about the skills that we found in EMME. So for me, in my map, starting from the bottom left-hand side, it starts with the sea of experience, which you can't see, it's down the bottom. So that was what I brought into EMME. And I am a storyteller, I'm a writer's coach. And so for me, I'm bringing the island of storytelling with me. And then there's a city of conceptual blending, and that was named for me because I was bringing my experience and I was bringing my storytelling and I was blending it in with all of the experience and storytelling and everything else that everyone else had to offer in EMME. So it's a real collaboration. And what fed into that was a stream of mapping sense, which came from Marco, who taught me through how to map and taught me through what everyone else is going to have. And I'm going to do again on the 7th with Map Out Your Emotions. So all of that came together. And then we come to what I call the road of EMME. I see it as a road that my river travels under, through and beside. So the road of EMME is the business side of EMME for me, because I'm the business director. So that's kind of where my interest lies, as well as the fact that I deliver courses as well. So there was a bridge of adaptability because I came with one set of skills. Mark had another set of skills. He had an idea for the business, and between us, we kind of worked out what it was. So there's the mountains of collaboration there as well. That's collaborating with Marco and lots of other people on the work that we do. And up above the road, up above my river, the real amazing things that I personally have got from EMME is the sunrise of new friendships. The new friendships I've made have been amazing. And I know in this new world, we're now talking to people from all over the world. And I have made friends with people I never thought that I would make friends with. From Italy, from South Africa, from Mexico, from all over the place. Portugal, absolutely fabulous friendships. And I feel I belong. There is a belonging when you are a part of EMME, either as a customer and particularly as a geographer of emotions. It's like being in a great big happy club. It's brilliant stuff. So in that club of happiness, we have the plane of connecting knowledges where we all bring our knowledges and we create our courses and our services, and then we share them in the sea of innovation. To the right of that as well is the lighthouse of renewed passion, which is how I feel. I feel like my whole passion for everything that I do has really been reignited by EMME. So that's kind of my skills story in relation to how I feel about EMME.
Thank you, Ali. And so again, what you just need is to jump on the flying carpets and go searching where EMME can help you developing the skills that you think you should enhance, you should empower or increase. And in a nutshell, now Ali will tell you what is EMME. That's quite a tough task of the whole
Yeah,
project.
that was the kind of thing that was quite interesting. When I joined, nobody seemed to know what it was. So we've kind of worked it out between us. And we are an international experiential network. We're made up of now 71 geographers of emotions who are inviting people and organizations to join a multifaceted and unique journey. And it is a unique journey. And I think that was why we found it so hard to pin down a description of what it was, because it was so new and so different. So yeah, 71 of us. There are three areas: the philosophy, the culture, and the objectives. And our philosophy is about discovering vocation, which we talked about on the first day of this challenge, to elicit, which we talked about on the second, and to map out and recognize and better manage emotions, which we talked about on the second and third days. And that's all around soft, technical, and managerial skills. So personal and professional development is what everything we do is about. But it's personal and professional development using emotional geography to harness our emotions and better understand ourselves and others and be able to focus on creating a better life. Our culture is simply that we're human beings, citizens of the world seeking to share skills and experiences to build a common knowledge, and anyone is welcome. At the moment, it's 14 or 15 different countries, lots of different nationalities, and that is a wonderful cultural mix with no divisions, no kind of prejudice or anything else. We're all just people who share together. It's amazing. I don't think I've ever certainly in any kind of work environment, I've never experienced that kind of completely free intercultural mixing of people. And our objectives are simply to empower and enrich lives. And we do that through three different ways: coaching, consulting and counseling, travel guiding and mentoring, and river games and management, which we've talked to you a bit about and we'll talk a bit more about as well. So that's the big overview. Anyone who becomes an emotional geographer has to sign up to this charter. I mean, literally sign up. It's in the application form and we ask people to sign underneath it. And it simply states again that we are citizens of the world and friends. We share our knowledge, our skills, our compassion, and our experience. Every one of us, I believe, would do it for nothing if we could afford to do it, because it is our vocation to serve and help others. And it's all done through the respect to the philosophy of eliciting, mapping, and managing emotions. And we're all focused on ensuring that our clients become better informed, better skilled, happy with the experience they have with us. We just are here to help others grow and enrich their lives through the harnessing of emotional energy in order to focus and to achieve their desired changes. That's our charter.
Absolutely.
So who are we?
Who are we? Again, we just said it. It's I think the key word is citizens of the world. Really, we are creating a river of friendship that we don't know where it will go, but we don't care. We are just in the flow of this beautiful river that we are creating with our wish and will to be together. I think this is really very important, and there is something in common to be together and to share our experiences. The little kid there, I told you about him in the previous day. He's lost. He's out of the river because he's in the middle of the mountains, pretending to go to the sea. to whom we have delivered our services so far. Again, to a big number of individuals, but also to many organizations and companies. And especially through the Italian Trade Commission, we could deliver our philosophy to more than 1,000 companies all over Italy. And some of these companies, some of these entrepreneurs who were there became very active members of our network, of our team. And we have some success stories to tell you about. We have prepared a couple of short videos. Let's see some witness of our of two of our emotional geographers.
Hi, I am Marco Barazzi, and I'm a geographer of emotions. In my daily life, I'm an entrepreneur. I deliver a course in EMME based on my skills and experience of 30 years of work in international business and trade show marketing. Emotional mapping has helped me to elicit and use my emotions to drive a transformational change in both my professional and private life. Mapping our life journey in terms of imaginary places and emotions is great to better understand ourselves and make changes at the crossroads of life. Thank you.
So this was Marco Barazzi. Thank you very much, Marco. And we now have another
Hi there, my name
geographer.
is Aisha Chowdhury. I am a geographer of emotions on the EMME platform. I am by day a caseworker for a patent law firm where inventions are filed. That's what I do during the day. But at EMME, I deliver courses for things like managing loss and moving forward with positivity, because I am actually a mindset and a happiness coach. So I deliver these courses based on my skills and experience of what I've been through. I combine the area that I'm providing the course on. I also use the mapping of emotions wheels in the course, and then I use my NLP techniques and exercises, put them all together, and then present them to people participating who can then utilize and make use of what they learned during the courses. So emotional mapping for me has been a real life changer, simply because I'm very good at articulating myself verbally, but what I didn't know is how possible it is to do it by placing your thoughts down onto paper, because the way that your mind thinks is very different when you're drawing something, because expressing our emotions through drawing is the easiest form of expression, really, of emotions. So I've now learned to do this, and it, for me, has completely transformed my life. I feel like I've been let into a little secret, which is a huge secret, which the world should know about. And I'm very grateful that the EMME platform has enabled me to learn about emotional mapping, amongst other things on its platform. So what have I benefited from it? Well, I've benefited in many ways, because I now know how to not just speak, but also to draw how I'm feeling. And when one can connect with their emotions and learn from that deeper still to what you already know, then there's nothing not to like about that, is there? It can only be good. So that's what I'd like to say.
So thank you so much, Aisha, really, for
Hi
this.
there.
Okay, no, one time is enough. So where to find us? Consider if you want to find us. So we suggest going to this website. Let's just make a short simulation. So there you can get to different, you go to services, and you will find, okay, these are traditional services of the company: international trade, lobbying, and publishing. This is the session that you should be interested in, because here there is everything you should know about EMME. So if you click on EMME, you will have access to the full official catalog of EMME in which you will find all the biographies, all the services split into coaching journeys and games and all this kind of information. If you want to know more about the geographers of emotions, you just click on it and you go, you will have access to a map. Of course, we have maps everywhere. In this case, it's basically a traditional Google map, and here you have all the team of emotional geographers, and for each of them, you can have access to the biography and to something done, some experience of the person. So I don't know, you don't know who is Ali Bagley, for example. You get there and you will find her biography and then some information about her. You will find the vocational picture, the full biography, some of her mapping activity, and all kind of information about this person. And similarly, you can do this with all the geographers. So I think this is quite important for those who want to have some information about EMME. Are you interested? Are you a company or an industrial organization? Fine, you just go here, you click on that, and you will find all services that are basically dedicated to companies and organizations. So, and with the green circle, you find all services that are in calendar right now. So, for example, you think you might be interested in corporate storytelling. Okay, you get there. You can find here the link to book the course. You can find who is carrying on the course and the abstract about the course. You want to know if this course has been already delivered, you get there. You can have access to more information about the course, to a video, for example. Let's see something, a little part of this video about storytelling.
Don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. No, don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. Look, you can play it cool, act like you don't care. But river, don't be cruel. Don't run, river, don't run. Looking up.
So yes, you can see that it has been delivered many times. So you can get all the information you need to book the service, and you can find this for all kind of activities in EMME. So I guess that knowing a little bit about this website could be useful in order to better understand the activity of EMME. So going back to our presentation, where and how you can find out more and take advantage of our services. Again, in this case, we have a page on Eventbrite that is the company that is managing all our booking so far. So this is the general link of all Eventbrite MS services. You get there. Let's have a look. And there you can find our page and all the activity that are in calendar, that are ready to be delivered. So then, according to what you are interested in, you just get there and you book. You take the information you need. You book. You do whatever you like. So basically, this is where you can find us. You can find us both in Bertagni Consulting website and in the general Eventbrite link. In case you run or work for companies or large organizations, or you have a group of people who would like to benefit of our services, please consider that we might create bespoke services, meaning with that we can mix one game with a journey, with a course. I mean, something tailor-made. So please consider
The
also
way
this.
it works when you're a company, obviously all companies are different. They have all different kinds of needs. So what we're saying is we would talk with you and your company to find out what your skills gaps were, what areas you wanted to improve in, and we would work with you to establish a bespoke offering that might include games or journeys or courses, or even something new that we can develop for you based on our experiences and our skills that will help you to upskill your employees in your business. So that's what we mean by the bespoke service.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ali. And then you can join us for more, of course. Now, what does it mean being a geographer of emotions? Now, you have seen the movie, I guess, Being John Malkovich. Well, it's not like that. I mean, we don't have to enter in the heads of someone else to become a geographer of emotions. So don't worry, you don't need to enter neither in my head, even because you could find a lot of space down there, but because it's empty, someone said. Or the little wolf that you find there, it's just a joke of a Rome football team supporter. He said that inside me, I am a Rome supporter, so he made this joke to me. But this is, again, sorry, Ali, about football. So you don't have to enter in Marco Bertagni's head or nobody's head. You just need to enter in your head, because this Greek sentence is gnoti se auton. It means know yourself. This is exactly the meaning, I think, the full meaning of being a geographer of emotions. You should start from yourself. So you should improve the knowledge of yourself. And I think that many of the tools that we are carrying on and we deliver are aimed to help people to better understand their identity, their vocation, their dreams. So this is really, I think, the central, the core meaning of being a geographer of emotions. And it's much more than that. But basically, it's not being afraid of yourself, being more aware of yourself. Do not be afraid. Do not fear your emotions, and so on. It's really a huge personal work, being a geographer of emotions. And then you just share what you learned from this self-analysis or from your life experiences. Of course, you can become, as I said, it's an open platform, growing. And now Ali will tell you a little bit more in detail on how to become a geographer of emotion.
Well, it's very, very easy. First of all, as Marco says, we're a very open platform and we're about sharing knowledge with the world. So if you have something to share, come and talk to us. We ask that geographers attend an MA course, journey or game as a client, simply because you need to kind of get an insight into who we are and what we do as a client in order to bring what you bring and help your own clients through MA. So that's number one. You must have an idea for a course or a journey or a game that complements those we already have, doesn't repeat existing services, and sits within the ethics of that charter that I spoke to you about a little bit earlier. So this is really buying into the fact that we are a knowledge sharing organization that is devoted to personal and professional development and embrace the Geographer's Charter. You agree to the terms of membership by signing an agreement, which will outline fees payable to you, the commissions that are payable to others, not by you. You don't pay commissions to others. What we're saying is that whenever you run a course, there is a certain level of income that course has to bring in order to pay you what we have agreed to pay you, and sort out the administration fees, the cut that Eventbrite takes for the booking and that kind of stuff. And we just ask that you have a Zoom Pro account so that you can speak to more than 3 people for more than 45 minutes. And we do ask you for your bank details simply because we want to put money in your bank, not because we're going to take any out. It doesn't cost anything for you to become a geographer of emotions. And then when you've been through all of that, we welcome you to the magical world of EMME, and we start working with you on developing your service that you will deliver as part of our team. Easy.
That's it. Very easy. So now we would like to just to sum it up, to show a video on what is the spirit that you can breathe in MS activity.
Don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. No, don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. Look, you can play it cool, act like you don't care. But river, don't be cruel. You're pushing me away. Don't want to get hurt, so you hurt me first with the words you say. Maybe you should fall. That's what rivers do. 'Cause when you're in love, you don't mind a different view. Things are looking up. Oh, river, don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh, river, don't run, don't run. From what love? Look, darling, don't give up when the water's rough. Where you gonna go? My heart is your home. Nothing is as cold as running on your own. So river, don't you rush. Maybe you should fall. That's what rivers do. 'Cause when you're in love, you don't mind a different view. Things are looking up. Oh, river, don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh, river, don't run, don't run from our love. Don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. No, don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. Don't run from me, river. Don't run from me, river, river. No, don't run from me, river. Maybe you should fall. That's what rivers do. 'Cause when you're in love, you don't mind a different view. Things are looking up. Oh, river, don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh, river, don't run, don't run. For what love? Oh, river, don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh, river, don't run, don't run. For what love?
So in the final image, there was this globo topologico emozionale that is actually a software project. And the aim is creating a globe where people communicate among themselves through emotions. And but that's just a dream. But in the luggage of the child with the luggage, there are a lot of dreams, and the one of making this journey with you is the biggest one. So I really want to thank you all for being here, for your attention, and I give the floor to my great friends Ali, and for the ending of this meeting. Please, Ali.
Thank you, Marco. Yeah, it's great. We've both learned such an incredible amount, and we've had some lovely feedback from people about what you've learned as well. this is an adventure for us. This is fun. This is learning. This is discovery. This is new friendships. This is sharing, building knowledge, building skills, all the things that we feel it's our vocation to do and to bring to the world. And we've done this 4 days in order to help share that with you and hope that you buy into it. And to be honest, we have some new geographers who are joining us as a result of this, which is absolutely wonderful, amazingly skilled people who are coming in. There's Bernd and Ivy and Mariana and Mary. So that's 4 that are coming in straight away. So that's wonderful. And we're going to be continually building our team, continually building our services so that we end up with a portfolio that can reach out and help people across the globe to live better lives. And that's all that we want to do. So thank you so much for joining us once again. And I am sure we will see you all very soon, either on our courses or joining our team. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye, Mariana. Thank you. You're mute. You're on mute.
Now the recording. I was asking you to switch off the recording.
Oh, yeah. I forget about that all the time.